The final game of opening weekend at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Chrome, the last team to make their 2021 debut as they take on Redwoods, who's looking to start 2-0. So we'll see how TD Erlin fares against certainly a much bigger man in Connor Farrell. He makes quick work of him off the opening face-off. The outlet looking for Pinnell, and it turns into a turnover for Redwood. Matt St. Laurent went out and got Miles Jones in a trade from Chaos for last offseason, and then Miles Jones is stripped by that short stick of John Ranigan. Pumps finds an opening for Ranigan. He just couldn't hang on to it. Back for Morrill. He scores! Wasn't how they drew it up, but Jackson Morrill, his first in the PLL.
You know, any of those guys would make a roster, let alone be on the starting 19.
Jordan Wolf with the feed, and Heacock with the finish. Jordan Wolf surrounded, found a sweet spot for McIntosh.
This is a long possession. Credit the Chrome for coming up with another turnover in transition. Redwoods are going to dig deep here defensively.
Morrill finds Gutterding, and the bouncer was stopped by Troutner. The rebound was available. A pile moves away from the net. The ball still loose back there. Troutner came out and was able to bump it over for Harbison. Notre Dame product, as so many of these Redwoods are, for Kyle Harrison. Kyle Harrison gets free. He scores! Kyle Harrison found himself some space and picks a corner on Galloway.
He's been around for so long. You know, when he talks, everybody listens.
Rob Pinnell muscles his way to the cage and brings Redwoods right back within one. Chrome last possession here of the quarter. It's Heacock down the alley. Quick work in tight. Jordan Wolf stuffed by Tim Troutner. Those two exchange a couple of shoves after the whistles here at the end of the quarter, and everybody getting involved. Some on the Redwoods bench start to wander. Chrome comes as well.
Matty watched it, and you know, something was wrong, but we couldn't really identify a single person out there, so we just threw both in-homes inside. You also mentioned that the goalie would be impacted. We didn't want to offset that for one team, so to keep it even, let's not do that. Let's throw the in-homes in the box, and let's get back to playing lacrosse.
Even with a guy like this, Sergio Perkovic, he takes the two and he scores! Sergio Perkovic, a PLL best 6 2-pointers in the championship series. That's his first this year.
It begs the question, do you double pole? Do you bump another pole up to take one of those away?
Right out from behind the net, Justin Anderson stops the bleeding for Chrome after the 6-0 run from Redwoods. Kyle Harrison is 17th and final professional season playing, and that's a goal. I believe Connor Farrell will be unavailable for the next draw. It is now 6-1 here in the quarter for Redwoods as Lee scores twice in a row. Listen, you went to Princeton. Don't ask me for words.
That's what I'm asking. I don't know the answer.
Here's Ranigan. Oh, what a play! An individual effort by John Ranigan. Against the rookie Terefenko. Played him well, the pass to Kavanaugh. Jules Henningberg, the distributor, as Kavanaugh cut across the crease. Face-offs were almost split. They were an odd number, 15 of them in the first half. TD Erlin won 8 of them, and he wins the opening possession of half number 2. Running downhill, bumps Terefenko. Terefenko stays with him. Give him a couple stick checks. Now the slide comes, the pass comes, and Henningberg scores. The composure of Miles Jones amidst the traffic to feed Jules Henningberg for the goal.
More 2-pointers for this Redwoods offense.
Joel White steps in from one, still wires it under the bar. Henningberg, he scores!
So advantage would have been gained. Well done by the officials calling that one.
The dive and a nice job by Galloway to stuff the try from Ryan Lee, who was hunting for the hat trick. Wild stick swinging here with the ball on the sideline. Jones comes in, scoops it up, feeds to Lee, and he got buried. Manley came over and finished his check, and Manley limps away from that collision. But Chrome can't secure it. Pinnell, the feed, Perkovic was alone in front. Well, it was 6-on-5. They found the open man. It's Sergio Perkovic adding to his tally. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Anderson rolls back, draws 3 Redwoods players, still somehow had it, then he gets popped. And a hold call is made. And time has expired here in quarter number 3. Chrome had 3 goals in the first 7 minutes and 41 seconds of this game. That goal for Justin Gutterding is just the 4th in the last almost 30 minutes of gameplay for Chrome.
Ooh.
That caught Perkovic right in the face mask. And it ultimately comes back around for McIntosh, who puts it in. It's now a 4-goal game since they opened with that 3-0 run. And right off the faceoff, here they come again. White, McIntosh scores! 10 seconds later, it's a 3-goal game. Every possession important for Chrome. The ball jarred free. Nice job by Eddie Glazner, and it's Tim Troutner making sure they get the clear.
Just one of the subtle things that Nat St. Laurent and his staff do to unlock their full defensive potential.
Jules Henningberg scores. Henningberg did that one all himself as he puts it between the legs of Galloway. And a goal to stop what was a 3-goal run for Chrome. Henningberg launches it back of cage. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Pinnell, he scores. Sneaky little backhand from Rob Pinnell. There, that first season, the trade worked out okay for them. They've won 2 championships, but still, he's made all of these players comfortable as Ryan Terafenko, in his pro debut, whistles one in for the goal. Everything around the perimeter. Gutterding down to a knee and back up. Finn Sullivan in coverage. 3 seconds to shoot. Gutterding gives it off. Anderson scores! Against the shot clock from 2. It's a 2-point game. Yeah, he's happy.
Gutterding gets into the teeth of the defense and just leaves it for Anderson. I mean, he gets that off.
Garnsey in front. Galloway made the stop on Pinnell. What a stop as Bernhardt got barreled over and Miles Jones can't get there. Instead, it was grabbed by Anderson, and Tim Sudan will spend his last time out. The feed, it got through, and it's McIntosh, saved by Troutner. And Redwoods with a 2-0 start as they hold off Chrome.
Is there a more confident goalie than Tim Troutner right now?
For Ryan Boyle, Paul Burmeister, and our entire NBC Sports crew, I'm Brendan Burke saying thank you for watching the Premier Lacrosse League. We'll see you Friday in Atlanta.